Hi, good day learners. It's Ma'am Joylyn Coronel. So I decided to create mathematical videos which cover the lessons which are not discussed during 4th grading since there is an existing virus around. So I'm encouraging everyone to learn or spend even an hour or two each day to learn something new instead of playing mobile games or using your social media in an unproductive way. So I'm going to be starting with solving right triangles. Solving right triangles. Pardon the penmanship. Solving right triangles given the lengths. Actually, I already discussed these topics together with my grade 9 students. I hope you're all doing fine, guys. So, since 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago na yon, I'll still provide a recall so that you would still remember our previous topic. So again, the right triangle has 3 parts, okay? 3 sides, which are the hypotenuse, opposite, and adjacent. You know it very well, grade 9. Now, the hypotenuse is always opposite the right angle. And since the right angle is at angle C, you may find the hypotenuse here. Hypotenuse, which corresponds to angle C, or side C, opposite the angle C. Now, the adjacent side and the opposite side depend on the location of the angle theta. And suppose I say that this is the angle theta, which measures 33 degrees. We can say that the opposite side is on side B. Okay, opposite side. And since this side is adjacent to the given angle, this would be the adjacent side. Okay. Now, suppose I say that the measure of the hypotenuse is 8 and the measure of the angle B is 33 degrees. We may now solve for the measure of angle A, the adjacent side, and the opposite side. When we say solving right triangles, it means looking for the measure of all the sides and all of the angles. Okay? Now, the easiest thing to find out here is the measure of angle A. Why? Because the measure of angle C and angle B were already given. And again, the total measure of the interior angles of triangle is 180 degrees. We can say that the measure of angle A is just 90 degrees minus the measure of angle B, which is 33 degrees. Okay? Why? Because angle C is already 90 degrees. So 180 minus 90 is just 90. So meaning angle A and angle B add up to 90 degrees. So you have to subtract from 90 degrees. So the measure of angle A now is what? 57 degrees. Okay? So check, we are done with all of the angles. We may now proceed to the sides. And one side given is the hypotenuse side, which measures 8 units. Okay? Now, since angle B is already given, together with the hypotenuse, we may now think whether we are going to use the mnemonic SO, CA, or TOA. And how are we going to decide? Okay, it's up to you. Which side would you want to find out first? Since I cannot hear you, let's just say you'd want to find the measure of the opposite side. Okay? Since you are looking for the opposite side, okay, and you were already given the hypotenuse, that's O and H. Okay, saan may O at H sa SOHCA TOA? Iba dito? Sa sine. Okay? So meaning we are going to use sine theta equals opposite over hypotenuse. Okay? Now, the angle theta here is the angle given at first, which is 33 degrees. So that's sine 33 degrees equals the measure of the opposite, which is what we are looking for, opposite, over the hypotenuse side, which is already given 8 units. Okay? Actually, when I discuss this to my students, I always use cross-multiply for us to get the opposite side. But anyway, we can also multiply each side or both sides by 8. Okay, I just use the term cross multiply for them to easily get the idea. So the opposite side here is equal to the product of 8 units and sine 33 degrees. So that's 8 times sine 33 degrees. Okay, so how are we going to find out the exact measure of the opposite? You may use your calculators. And again, as what I think I've taught you, my dear students, your calculator must be in degree mode. Okay, so sa classroom namin talaga ang term namin sa ganitong calculator ay pangmalakasan, yung ganitong calculator. Pero I started personally with Casio FX 350MS, yung kulay black. Medyo madali pa sa mga basic pa lang na topics. Pero ito, actually, this is my brother's calculator. So, I'm gonna be using this kasi nasa school yung calculator ko. So, how are we going to find out the opposite side? You just press 8 times sine of 33 degrees equals, okay. So, you are going to get, if you can see it clearly, 4.3571128. And again, as I always say to my students, para pareho tayo ng sagot, we just agree to round it off to the nearest hundreds or 2 decimal places. So the answer or the measure of the opposite would be 4.36 units. I hope you got the same thing. You may try on your calculators at home. Now, since we already have the measure of the opposite side, we may now find out the measure of the adjacent side. Since we are looking for the adjacent A, given the hypotenuse H, those two are present in the trigonometric cosine theta equals adjacent over hypotenuse. Okay? Again, the angle theta is the given angle B, which is cosine 33 degrees, equals the adjacent side, which is what we are looking for, over the measure of the hypotenuse, 8 units. Again, you may multiply both sides by 8, or you may cross multiply. So, since the adjacent side is equal to the product of 8 and cosine 33 degrees, you do the same thing. On your calculators, you just press 8 times cosine 33 equals, again, your answer must be rounded off to the nearest hundred, so that's 6.71. So that's it. We already have the measure of the angles, angle A, B, and C, and the measures of the sides, hypotenuse, which is 8, opposite, which is 4.36 units, and adjacent, which is 6.71 units. I hope you got it right on your own, and I'll be giving you, of course, an activity. Alright, so I'll be giving an activity now for you to solve at home. Alam ko naman sisipa ko yung mga estudyante, grade 9, so alam mo sasagutan nyo to. Anyway, just to correct, kanina leg sinabi, given the sides. Okay, kanina ang given ko ay hypotenuse, now ay leg ang given ko, which is, suppose I say 16, dito ko lalagay, and ang measure ng angle B ay 62 degrees naman. Okay? So, I suggest for you to easily find out the value, the measure of angle A, the measure of side B, and side C. Label the parts first, okay, which is the adjacent, which is the opposite, and hypotenuse before you proceed. Okay, now, I'm going to be leaving this activity to you. If you want to have it, if you want me to check your answers, you may comment your answers below, and let's see if your